Breaking news in Portsmouth now. 2 city employees are out of their jobs. Interim city manager John Rowe and city attorney George Wilson no longer work for the city. 10 on your side's Erin Kelly joins us now live outside Portsmouth City Hall with more details. What have you learned, Erin?
Well, that city council meeting just ended about 15 minutes ago. That's when I talked to Mayor Kenny Wright. I'll have more on that in a minute. But first, about an hour ago, I talked to George Wilson, who was fired effective today. He told me he was not surprised by this. He said, when you are appointed, you're always subject to things like this. He said that he was terminated not for cause, and that the decision was made tonight in a closed meeting, but then the council called him in to tell him afterwards. He's been in the city attorney's office working in one shape or another for the past 35 years. I asked him if he had any hard feelings about this. He said it's the nature of the beast. He said he planned to retire at the end of the year. We told you about that just earlier in the month, that he had plans to retire by the end of the year to spend more time with his family. But again, he was stripped of his duties, or his duties end today, effective today. Sharon Cordell will be the interim city attorney. Now, we've left a message with John Rowe Jr. He was working as the city manager, the interim city manager. He resigned, according to the city, effective today. Brandon Godfrey will be the interim city manager. Now, John Rowe Jr. had planned to resign June 30th, and you may remember last month he, quote, reluctantly recommended the city increase the real estate tax by 17 cents. And that is something that Mayor Kenny Wright brought up when I talked to him just 15 minutes ago about this decision tonight. What happened tonight? Why that decision?
Well, the City Council has been extremely concerned about the budget presentation, the 17.6 tax increase that was proposed, and the amount of misinformation that's been put out in the public. And citizens don't deserve that. We didn't deserve that. We just thought it was a poor choice. I appreciate the manager and his staff and what they presented to us, but we're not going to increase taxes in the city of Portsmouth 17 cents.
How much?
You got that? We will not. Okay, there are things that we need to take care of. There are areas we need to look in our spending and all of those other things before we go to the citizens and ask for an increase. Okay?
Was it necessary for their duties to be terminated today, like the way they were? They've already given their letters of resignation. Mm-hmm. Was it necessary for this to happen today?
It was a consensus on our council, and majority of the council wanted to make this move right away. It is clearly a business decision. We've got roughly a month to put this budget together and ratify it and have it ready for adoption. And so we do not have 1 hour to waste.
And some people in the meeting tonight said that they were upset by all of this. Councilwoman Elizabeth Simmons talked to 10 on your side. She told us that she was disgusted by what she called the nastiness of the immediate termination of the 2 employees' duties. And she said she does not know why this had to happen. That's the latest here in Portsmouth. Erin Kelly, 10 on your side.